The Mandalorian Chapter 4, The Sanctuary, just came out, and we are here to review it.
And we'll also find out in this chapter that AT-STs are just as clumsy as Jessica. Welcome back to Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And it's time for another review of The Mandalorian. This edition we're doing...
Chapter 4?
Chapter 4.
Sanctuary?
They've kind of run, like we've gotten 4 editions of this already, so it's starting to run together a little bit.
Yeah, it really
Keep it all straight. But believe it or not, Jessica, we are halfway through The Mandalorian. Can you believe
this season?
Are you clapping for that? Are you glad it's done? What is this? What is this golf clap thing that you're doing?
I'm happy that we have survived this long, that I'm not, hating it. It's a miracle. I'm actually enjoying it.
So look, I know you're not the biggest pop culture fan. Again, the shtick behind our channel here, Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes, 2 different sets of eyes, seeing everything. And I'm the bigger Disney fan. She's a Disney fan, but not as big as me. And so I just think though that Star Wars is your niche, and you would not get bored with this.
Don't understand it. Like, I love it. I enjoy watching it.
Right.
But I feel like 50% of the time I'm like, who the heck is that? What planet are we on? Where did this random little creature thing come from?
That's pretty much all of everybody in Star Wars from the very beginning, because there's so much to absorb and everything like that. So you're in it. You're in it, and you're understanding most of it. Not too confused, it seems like, throughout the rest of this. So Chapter 4, The Sanctuary, I think the title fits it very well. So I think we should let you have the honors of doing your 30-second reviews. I think we do 60-second reviews for movies. We tried 45 seconds for her in the episode or Chapter 3. Now, I want to give her 30 seconds. I think that's all she needs. So she's going to give you a spoiler-filled review. So if you've not seen it, if you have not seen it, this is your fair warning. Get out of here now to watch. Don't watch past this point, because Jessica and 3.
But listen, wait. We have to have rules.
What are the rules?
Because you talked too much during the last one. If I'm going to do this, you are not allowed to comment.
But you just...
Nope, can't comment for
I can't
30 seconds.
Can't promise anything. 3, 2, 1, go.
So the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, they go to this new planet, and they're trying to hide out from all the other bounty hunters that are coming to get Baby Yoda. So they go to this planet, and this planet has all these dog people that have attacked the villagers, and so he has to go, but then when he gets there, there's this other girl named apparently Kara, and she's like trying to kill him, or maybe he's trying to kill her, but then they team up and they teach these people, the village people, how to kill these dog people, and there's this AT-ST thing, and it comes in, and the dog people think, Kyle!
Finish it. Finish that last thought. I was giving you a 5-second warning on that one.
No, you started singing the village people and ruined it for me.
5-second YMCA, that's what I started thinking of on that one.
I was doing really good, and I asked you to even be quiet.
But that's the fun part about this is that I hear you make some frantic statement about the plot, and then YMCA. All right, just give me like a 5-second blurb of how the episode finishes out, since you got messed up a little bit.
Why did I messed up a little bit?
Well, because I was doing the YMCA.
Who does the YMCA during Star Wars?
I'm just saying, you said the village people.
So anyway, the village people, the Mandalorian teaches them how to shoot people and shoot the dog people, and they get their planet back.
Well, that's pretty good, actually. 30 seconds, I think you can do it. You just gotta learn. Think about it this way. I'm just training you to blow past all the distractions at this point, because I cannot let something like you making a comment like the village people pass up. Everybody else was thinking it. You were. Don't sit there and judge me.
I'm judging you.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Judging you.
Judge me every single day. All right, first thing you want to discuss from Chapter 4, The Sanctuary.
Obviously talk about the dog people.
All right, I'm going to try to pronounce the species name. The Caltunians? The Caltunians. It's like really hard to pronounce. Do you want to try to pronounce that one?
Caltunians.
Oh boy, Jessica does not have trouble with it like I do. Words are hard for me. The dog people. What do you want?
Here's the thing. You just have to say things really fast with a lot of confidence.
That's not my area of expertise.
No, it's not. It's kind of like being a leader. Just fake it till you make it.
Caltunians, dog people.
Dog people look freaking scary. I couldn't figure out at first what was happening, and I was like, why are we on this planet? Where's the Mandalorian? What's going on? Because the opening scene was like these people from the village, and they're like harvesting these weird fish looking things, and then...
Well, they called them krill, though, like the village people. Did you catch that? Like, no. I looked at the first image of those little krill swimming around. I was like, that's krill. And then I was like, oh, they're going to have some weird Star Wars-y name from... No, they called them krill. So I guess there's a little connection with us in the galaxy far, far away after all.
Well, anyway, so the dog people come in and raid their camp and get all their supplies and get their fish and everything, and then...
And then everything starts happening there.
Yes.
But so you didn't like the dog people at all?
Well, obviously not. They're hateful.
Well, I liked having them there because they've been in the Star Wars universe before. Oh. So it's like another connection to
I didn't know that.
The universe. So,
see, I don't remember everything.
Well, I mean, I would expect you to know the Caltunians because I can hardly pronounce it as it is at this point. But what I liked about this episode, at first I didn't think I was going to like it, it's like we took a step aside from the main plot of the whole story. Mm-hmm. And then told a little side story within the story. And it kind of felt like it was slow at times of it. Yeah. Because we took a step away from what we really want to know about. Mm-hmm. But they did that, I thought, to develop, obviously, the character of the Mandalorian. Right. But also introduce a new character. And just kind of get a little bit of the inner workings of what's going on in his life and everything around him in the universe and stuff like that. Because, it's another clue that the Empire, while it's gone, is still their remnants of it. Whether it's the client... The ATSTs are still walking around. Jessica, why don't you tell the people what you thought ATST stood for? You said all-terrain. Then you say like sidewinder transport or something like that. No, that's what you said about ATPT. You said all-terrain pivot transport. That's what it was on that. But I mean, let's talk about the ATST reveal here. It was really cool revealed to like have that still be out there. And I think that was the big connection for the Mandalorian Chapter 4 back to the original Star Wars universe. It's like, hey, we're doing something new, but it's still out there.
But I liked how they really worked into how Kara was going to kill the ATST. Yeah. Like how they were really intense about, okay, you have to go in the water and you might die. But if you don't die, you're going to kill this big machine and then we're going to blow it up and then the dog people will leave.
And then the dog people, we're just going to call them the dog people.
Well, I can't say
Caltunians. Say that 3 times fast.
Caltunian.
You brought up Cara Dunn is her name, the character's name in this. She's on the poster for the Mandalorian because remember it was him, the lady in the background, and then IG-11. So my question is, I thought based on a poster that those 3 were going to be like the 3 main ones of the series.
Well, she did say, maybe I'll see you again, or something to that effect.
And I think you brought that point up earlier when we were discussing this, that we are going to see her again. I mean,
I don't think this is the end.
You don't not kill someone off and have them make a statement like that and don't bring them back into the story.
But, so speaking of, do you think they'll bring the village person, Omera? Do you think they'll bring her back? Because that was kind of a weird, love story. And I say that in quotes because it wasn't really a love story, but maybe he had feelings for her, and then she definitely had feelings for him. It was like, let me take off your helmet. And he's like, no.
Yeah, so that was, remember, from the trailer, too, where we saw someone trying to take off his helmet. And, we both called it that it wasn't going to happen. We just thought it would happen differently.
But it was kind of like, wait, maybe this is. And then the other bounty hunter that was trying to shoot him, and then Kara shot him. And I was
like this thing. I was hoping you were going to make noises like that with that description. Pew, pew, everywhere. I don't know. Part of me wants them to just let that be and not really come back to her. Because I don't really, other than her being an amazing shot, that to me tells me that she has a history in the military that we don't know about somehow. From what we know, they've been on this planet their entire lives and it's been in their family that they were on right there. Yeah. But why would you be an amazing shot with a laser gun? Right. And not have some other history. So I guess from that sense, when you think about that, she's clearly got some other story to tell. But I kind of wish they'd just tell it as a one-off and leave it be.
That's fair. And I think, honestly, for the plot of The Mandalorian, let it be a one-off and it's done. Because we don't want him to be tied down to a certain planet and have family, his wife or whatever there.
But if they do fall in love, they don't have to stay on the planet. They can go off with him. But she even
said, when he said, y'all need to move, they were like, no, we're not moving. This is our place.
Yeah, so I guess, that's why part of me feels like they'll just let this be. And we might see her again someday. I mean, again, usually if you introduce someone that significance in the universe, they're going to come back again. They did that with... I'm forgetting his name now in the first 2 episodes where we only saw he was helping him during the
the little guy.
Yes, I can't remember his name.
He rode the fish.
Yes, he rode the fish.
Speaking of, remember when they were walking through the town and there was that weird cat thing?
Yes, Jessica I could feel Jessica go oh kitty, oh at the same time. Yeah,
it's like a catfish.
Little side note here.
Catfish.
Little side note here. We just got back from Walt Disney World and seeing Galaxy's Edge, and we saw something that looked like that cat thing there that was kind of creepy too. So Jessica and Kat's in Star Wars universe are now ruined for Jessica at this point. Real quick,
didn't go well.
What did you think about Cara Dune as a character in her introduction?
I loved her. Super confused when she was part of the rebellion previously.
Yeah. See, I took it that, and I hadn't done a lot of research on her beforehand, that she was part of the Empire previously, but it's nice to know she's one of the good guys.
Yeah. But then I was just confused all around. Why is she there? Where did she come from? Why had she only been there a week? Like, what's her MO? Why are you on this tiny little planet? Like,
so if you remember, she said former Imperial shock trooper, which I take to mean that she's like a special ops, like a Marine
you mean
type.
Former rebellion?
Excuse me, rebellion.
Jeez, don't confuse me. I'm already confused as is.
So she's like a special ops type of rebellion former soldier. Now she's a mercenary, and I think probably she has to move around because she's got a hit on her as well. Because remember, she even recognized that he's part of the guild of bounty hunters and thought maybe he was coming after her, and that's why they fought there. Mm-hmm. But I think now that they both know that they're on the run together, they can kind of come back together and work. I didn't know that I was going to really like her character all that much, but the more we spent some time with her,
I liked her a lot.
I liked her a lot because obviously she can
hardcore.
She can whip his butt.
Yeah.
And here's the thing I'm noticing. We built up this idea of the Mandalorian as this like ultra awesome bounty hunter, and he keeps getting his butt whooped by people. Now he's showing the ability to handle himself too, but like she's whooped up on him.
Yep.
Some of the other bounty hunters have whooped up on him. It's just like he's not this all-powerful being. I like that other people are able to maybe be more physically stronger than him or mentally stronger than him in certain areas, but he's still a very formidable opponent. And, you know,
I agree.
I think it shows a lot of character within him. What else stuck out to you from Chapter 4 of the Sanctuary?
Honestly, I think we covered all the high points for me.
And I think speaks to the level of this Chapter 4. There wasn't a lot expanding the story except for talking about the character of
which I liked.
Mandalorian, which
we learned, more that he hasn't taken off his helmet, I guess, since he was a kid, or in front of anybody. He hasn't taken it off since he was a kid. So that was kind of cool. As
quickly as we stepped out of the main plot at the beginning of this episode, we stepped back into it with a bounty hunter trying to kill Baby Yoda.
Yep.
Which, don't you kill my Baby Yoda now. All the memes have already started. Look, we're late seeing this episode, and we were seeing the memes pop up all over the interweb while we were in Disney World. So we're now like in the loop, and it feels good to be in the know now. The things we like to do at the end of our chapter reviews for The Mandalorian is ask a big question. So what's your big question?
Where does Mandalorian go next, I guess?
I think it's a great question.
And Baby Yoda are on this little weird truck-looking ship thing. And they gotta go somewhere, so where are they gonna go? And
on top of that, you know, he says he was going off towards some village or town or something or past it or something. Obviously we're staying on this planet and he's leaving his ship hidden where it is,
right? But
at the same time, you know, how far can you go on a planet where you've already attracted so much attention? Right. And the other flip side, and this goes to my question, is so everybody's got this fob, you know, the tracker fob thing. That's where the other bounty hunter almost killed Baby Yoda. Where is the fob or the tracker located on him? Is it in his stomach?
Why are we not taking Baby Yoda's clothes off to find the tracker?
Whoa, Jessica, my goodness.
Just saying. What if this is like an outside thing? Like it's a piece. Couldn't he just take it off and throw it in the ocean? Or is it like internal in Yoda?
I'm betting it's internal, built into like, you know, I don't know if he's got something like a chip in his like
I just feel like there's ways to cancel this chip. Like put a magnet on it.
I think we're building towards that because when he realizes he can't escape this and he's going to be continually on the run because they are coming after Baby Yoda, he's going to have to ask the question, all right, how do we, you know, we can't run away from him. How do we stop them from tracking him? We've got to figure out what the tracker is on him.
Right.
Because it's clearly not the little ball thing he was sitting in. Yeah. But it's clearly on him as well. Maybe it's on the Mandalorian now. Anyway, so those are our questions for Chapter 4 of the Sanctuary of the Mandalorian. We'd love to know from you what questions you have after Chapter 4. Let us know down there in the comments section below. And make sure you vote in our poll as well. What else should they do?
Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and be sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our videos.
And that's all we have for you in this edition of Eye to Eye. But until we assemble again,
may the Force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye. Eat the oranges that are
That's way too orangey.
I peeled an orange.
Like threw her over there. Jeez, my goodness, Jess. Why don't you abuse a cat? Jeez. I'll see abuse all the way around.